Hey Tigers, welcome to the Communications Winter Broadcast.
We have a great show planned for you tonight. Let's start with a recap of OT's first semester sports with Willa Mowry.
8th grade volleyball finished 5th overall, and right now on the court is Ainsley Cruz, Stella Hamilton, Adler Berenson, Sierra Westerfield, Bella Newton, and Skylar Mudge. Girls basketball had a great season, and here are some highlights from their Summit Trail game. Krista Fletcher with a breakaway layup. Great pass from Izzy Paisley to Willa Mowry for a 2-point shot. Izzy Paisley. Pass to Willa Mowry for a 3-point. Pass from Mia Freeman to Izzy Paisley for another 2-point shot. And a 2-point shot from Ananda Nastushin. The pass inbounds from Maya Freeman for a 2-point shot. And in our B game, a shot from Mia Roberts, a breakaway layup from Haley Tone, and a great 3-point shot from Mackenzie Brown. Cheer did great at their competition at Olathe West.
Go Tigers!
Our 8th grade football team had a great season. Here are some highlights from their victory against Indian Trail. Gavin Provost makes his way into the end zone for a touchdown. And another touchdown from Gavin Provost for the victory.
I've been seeing Stanleys everywhere. What is it with all these trends? I wonder what the trends were like back when our teachers were in middle school. Let's head over to Charlotte Gurley interviewing teachers about trends.
So the most popular trend when I was in middle school was to tight roll your jeans. So at the bottom of the jeans, you had to like gather it up, fold it over, and then roll it up like 2 or 3 times as tight as you could get it. I would not let my mom leave the house until she had tight rolled her jeans because it was embarrassing for her not to do that. Definitely hoping that trend does not come back because it's highly inconvenient and you end up having to mess with your tight rolled jeans all day long. Vests over like t-shirts were a popular thing. When I was in like 6th grade, LA Gear tennis shoes that had 3 different colored shoelaces. They were black and hot pink and white. Shoelaces were really popular. And by the time I was in 8th grade, K-Swiss tennis shoes were super popular. They were an all white tennis shoe with stripes on the side. Denim shirts with jeans with a white t-shirt underneath and a silver chain. That was the look of 8th grade for me. For every other girl in the school, we all dressed just like that until the grunge era hit. And then with the birth of Nirvana, we all started wearing Doc Martens and baggy ripped jeans with teeny tiny tank tops and old dirty flannel shirts tied around our waists And yeah, things changed drastically with the grunge music trend that came about.
Trends in middle school. One of the things we did, we rolled our jeans and made cuffs. Number one. Number two, we also wore jean jackets. We flipped up the collar. It was really, really preppy kind of thing. We also, when I first started middle school, we wore sweatpants, but we would roll them all the way up to just under our knees and wear them that way, and with really white high socks, tube socks.
Probably biggest one would be like skinny jeans, Ugg boots, like frayed skinny jeans too and everything. Lots of eyeliner.
Rolled jeans were a really big thing. These big, they were called like hammer pants. You see hammer pants, they were big, but the bottoms were tapered. But the biggest one was probably these really tall bangs. People would spray their bangs, so they were very, very tall. And giant glasses, like eyeglasses, were like very large.
I did not participate in the vests over the t-shirts. I hated that always. So I never wore those. But I did do the tight rolling of the jeans, and I definitely did start wearing some more grunge stuff. Oh, Birkenstocks. That was another big one. You all today call them slides, but back then they were just Birkenstocks. That was the brand that you had to buy. If you were not wearing the brand Birkenstocks, then it did not count. So yeah, you had to be wearing those. But yeah, I definitely did pick up on the grunge trend because I am a 90s rock girl.
I did. I was I was someone that didn't want to be left out and look crazy because everybody else was doing it, so I participated as well.
Yes, definitely wore a lot of skinny jeans. Didn't have like Ugg boots, but definitely the knockoffs. So
I did not have giant bangs. I had large glasses. Just rolled my jeans. But yeah, no hammer pants for me. They're too expensive. I did have a Walkman. They were very popular too. So Walkmans and cassette tapes were big.
Well, yeah, definitely the tight rolling of the jeans. I mean, honestly, I would love for that grunge look to come back just because it was easy. And it didn't require you to have necessarily a lot of name brands other than the shoes. The Doc Martens definitely required that name brand, I guess. But otherwise, you could get away with wearing whatever name brands you wanted to. So it was less expensive. So I'd like that to come back. I would really like the mullets to all go away. Those were popular like in the 80s. So for me, that would have been like late elementary school. And I'd like them to stay back in the 80s.
I don't want the like in the 70s when I was first in middle school. I don't want the big platform shoes from the disco era to come back and the disco clothes. I'd rather not happen. But the other trends, I wouldn't mind, wearing jean jackets again with the flip collar and But the other trend that we wore, we'd all wear like three shirts. You wear a t-shirt, then another shirt, then another jacket, and I don't know if that comes back because I get too hot these days. But besides that, we're good.
I don't think there's like a particular one that I don't want to come back. Maybe if anything, some should come back. I guess like oversized shirts and like spandex is kind of weird to me, kind of thing. I feel like that's like a sporty kind of trend going on right now. So
I would pass on the bangs because they were hideous and still look hideous. And in yearbook pictures, they were so bad.
This is the 5-day forecast before Christmas. On Wednesday, the 20th, it'll be cloudy. And on Thursday, it'll also be cloudy. And Friday, it'll have a little bit of rain. On Saturday, partially cloudy. And Sunday, it will also be cloudy. Over to Redia for the Christmas forecast.
The weather this Christmas will be a high of 44 and a low of 27. It will feel like 42 with cloudy and a small chance of snow.
What are you doing?
Math homework. It's really stressing me out. Let's head over to Azaria with some tips on how to manage your stress.
Stop. Are you experiencing stress? Chances are you said yes, and that's 100% normal. Everyone experiences stress, whether it's big or small. Stress is caused by a number of things. Some stress may even be created by being in your own school. Students are experiencing stress at growing rates. Some are even finding that in the US, teens are being more stressed out than adults. So why are teenagers being stressed out more than adults from school? Well, a lot of things are caused by stress in school, such as homework, busy schedules, and even peer pressure by the students surrounding you. And there are many, many more. While your different problems that are causing stress have different solutions, one way that will always help you is before you tackle your problem, take a step back. Sometimes we find that tackling our problems before we know what to do will make us even more stressed out. So before you tackle them, take a step back and relieve that stress. So you might be asking yourself, how do I relieve my stress? There are many ways to relieve stress, such as breathing, listening to music, walks, finding the sun, count backwards, fidget toys, stretch, find alone time, eat chocolate, play with puppies, play with kitties, chew gum, talk about it, write about it, sip green tea, bake, tidy up. There are also other resources around your school, like posters around the school.
Or by going to the virtual calm room. All you have to do is click the tiger icon on your home screen, and it should lead you to this website where you can find many different ways to calm yourself down.
Okay, my name is Mrs. Rodden, and you spell that MRS dot space RODDEN.
How do you think that school affects stress?
I think on many different levels. I think students are stressed about their social life. Kids are stressed about homework. I think kids are stressed about how those two can blend together. And I also think on the flip side that school can be a safe place for students where a lot of those stresses from home might be taken away.
As a school counselor, how do you help these students that are feeling stressed?
As a school counselor, I get the unique privilege to be able to take their mind off of it by playing a game with them, or doing puzzles, or giving them some strategies to use, whether that's going on a walk with them or deep breathing with them, using muscle relaxation, just coming alongside them to give them that safe place to explore that.
What is your advice to people who struggle with anxiety or feel stressed?
I think the biggest piece of advice I can give is everyone struggles on some level with anxiety, everybody at different levels, but not to let the anxiety own you. Push in a little bit at a time to be able to learn how to work past it. So if you're anxious about coming to school, the answer isn't not coming to school. It's about making it there. And then how can I find a way to be okay here is not to run away and let anxiety rule your life.
If somebody feels like they need to come see the counselor, how can they contact you or Mrs. Smith?
So we have a link on your desktop that says request to see counselor. It's one of the tiger heads on your desktop, on your device. You just click that and fill out the form and it comes straight to our email. If you have our emails, you can email us directly. Those are the ways we would like you guys to do that. So there's like not 100 of you up here at the same time, but we also understand that there are some emergencies. You can ask a teacher to get a hold of us to see if we're available, or you can come between. We typically don't like passing periods, but on an as needed basis.
Okay, that's all. Thank you for your time.
You bet. Thank you.
Let's hear from Haley with the top 5 songs of 2023.
Thanks, guys. Now on to the top songs of 2023. Kill Bill is one of the most popular songs of 2023 with over 1 billion streams. It first released in December of 2022 and peaked in March of 2023. Flowers is also one of the most popular songs of the year. Flowers first released in January and peaked as soon as it came out. Miley Cyrus wrote it about her ex-husband, Liam Hemsworth, and it's a spin-off from Bruno Mars' song, When I Was Your Man. Moving on from Flowers, let's talk about Cruel Summer by Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift originally released it in 2019, but recently she re-released it as a single in June. And this year, Cruel Summer has gotten over 1 billion streams, but it's not being nominated for any awards. Moving on from Cruel Summer by Taylor Swift, let's talk about Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo. Vampire was released in June of 2023 and has gotten millions of streams ever since then. Vampire has been nominated for several awards, including Grammy's Record of the Year. Now, on to our last top song of 2023. Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift was released in October of 2022 and has become popular ever since. It has been nominated for almost 20 awards. That's all for the top songs of 2023. Now
Thanks
back
for
to you
watching,
guys.
Tigers.
Remember,
Be great, be a Tiger.